The Rudy Gobert trade makes absolutely zero sense for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves gave up 3 unprotected first-round draft picks along with a top 5 protected pick, with a couple of role players, starring Patrick Beverley and Malik Beasley. I just don't see how 2 all-star centers can play together in today's NBA. This isn't the 1990s. Opposing teams are going to have a field day on the perimeter. It's like the Timberwolves front office saw the other teams in the West, such as the Warriors, Suns, and Mavs, spread the floor out and shoot 43s a game, and we're like, yep, let's go get another 7-footer that has Bricks' feet to go along with our other 7-footer that doesn't play a lick of defense. The Splash Brothers in Golden State might put up 150 points against the Timberwolves. I saw undrafted Terrence Mann put up 40 points and look like prime Kobe Bryant while ISOing Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert looked like an uncoordinated giraffe guarding a role player. Luka and Steph are going to be celebrating on their plane ride to Minnesota. Just think about all the points they're going to score. Like, not only do I get one uncoordinated giraffe, but I get 2?
Come on, man. That's too easy.
Gobert or Towns are going to be picked on every single time down the floor. And that's just talking about the defense. Offensively, it makes even less sense. Because at least defensively, you are getting Gobert, who is an elite rim protector, I guess. The NBA today is all about spacing. If Cat is posting up, how is Gobert supposed to be effective? Cat is a great 3-point shooter, but that's not where he wants to get most of his buckets. He wants to get them in the paint and at the foul line. So turning him into a pure stretch big will take away from most of his effectiveness on the offensive end. Another thing that does not make any sense is the T-Wolves should be building around Anthony Edwards. So what does the front office do? Oh, just give him more bodies in the paint to get in the way. How does this trade make Ant feel? Oh, let's not give him more shooting or a true point guard to give him the ball in space. Let's trade all our assets for a guy that can only dunk on the offensive end. Genius. Ant even quoted this in a press conference after a game against the Jazz.
On the layups, the last couple of games have been a little rough there. I mean, was Gobert a factor there? Or it seemed like you guys were getting there and he wasn't affecting as many shots, and it's just we were just missing them.
I think he was in people's heads, like he wasn't even blocking shots for real. I don't think. I think people was just going to the rim and was just like, oh, they got Rudy Gobert. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling them like, bro, he's the same as anybody else, bro. Like, to me, the best rim protector in the league is Porzingis. Like, anytime I go against Porzingis, I don't get no layups. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't get why we couldn't finish on Rudy Gobert, but don't put no fear in my heart. I mean, yeah, I don't know why.
I mean, he is basically saying that he is trash and that he is like any other big in this league. I mean, I can already picture in my head Anthony Edwards going into the paint and having 2 big-ass dudes in the way. I mean, after playing a season with these 2, he's going to sign his rookie contract and want out of there. I mean, he might pull a James Harden and order a fat suit so they could trade his ass. Now, let's just say somehow these 3 work out and they have great chemistry. Gobert, Towns, and Ant is not enough to win an NBA championship. Now, let's just look at the other teams in the Western Conference. They're definitely not better than the Warriors and Suns, and I just can't see them beating Mavs in a 7-game series going against Luka. I don't think they're better than the Grizzlies. And who's to say they're better than the Nuggets? Once the Nuggets get Jokic and Jamal Murray back together, I mean, I just don't see it. And to trade all of your assets just to be a mid-level playoff team is absurd to me. I mean, there's a reason why the Minnesota Timberwolves haven't won anything in their franchise history. I mean, it's just the Timberwolves. I mean, that's why they couldn't build anything around Kevin Garnett for all those years. They had such a great player and couldn't build a team around him to contend for a championship and just wasted the prime years of his NBA career. Now, in the NBA's history, the team that gets the all-star caliber player usually wins the trade. But over the past about half decade, these teams and organizations and front offices are becoming smarter and are asking for much more for their all-star caliber player. And that's why in these blockbuster trades, there are so many draft picks being loaded into for these all-star caliber players. And these trades for these superstars aren't becoming as one-sided as they used to be. I mean, Danny Ainge has done it again. He fleeced another basketball organization, and the Timberwolves are still one of the most laughingstock teams in the league.